Hello, and welcome to another session of San Francisco by Night, Hunter the Vigil. Tonight we take a look at two characters in particular, Sandra and Kate. They had a mission that they wanted to do, and to investigate possible lead as to the murder of Caden's parents, something that has been a long time coming. How they wish to do this is up to them. They know where his house is. They know the schematics. Flynn got them a pretty decent map and overall security code of the layout. I, as the DM, will be rolling for Mr. Flynn in the background. As for how Cassandra and Caden wish to apply for it, that is up to them, unless, of course, Flynn joins us right at the moment. Welcome, Mr. Flynn. So,
well, in that case, maybe do the occultist.
in this case, no. We're doing this.
Okay.
In this case, the three players will go about how they wish to plan the attack, so to speak. You guys have the schematics of the house. Mr. Flynn has security clearance. He has to make some rolls for me when the time comes. But I will go ahead and let the players meet up and plan it out while I write up the schematics. You may take it away.
We should meet in the Batcave.
Done. Okay, so we're in the Batcave. Bullet, unmute. We're in the Batcave.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
What are we doing technically?
You will be assisting with a break-in.
The meetup with the gangster guy.
What?
The meetup with the gangster guy.
No, we're not meeting a gangster guy. We're breaking into his house.
While
Why?
he is under arrest.
Okay. Sure.
So you will be assisting from the car remotely. Yes? But now
Yes.
we're in the Batcave and we're gonna discuss the plan.
Indeed.
So Ruben, did you study the schematics? Did you find any alarms or
Can I roll something for that?
cameras?
Yes, and intelligence computers, please.
Security systems, all that jazz.
I got 5. I assume I literally know everything.
That is a grand success. You have the full schematics of the house, plus all of the security codes.
I think so. Probably.
It's
That's not very reassuring.
it's not time for jokes right now. Like, I already have enough in my head. Can you?
Look, I found like, I don't know, 16.
I just need you know that you have my back. Okay, buddy?
Yeah. I am confident that I found everything and anything to know about this place.
Alright, we'll be communicating with the earpiece then. And Kaden, are you going to connect to your interface or something?
Yes. Also, as much as I like looking at your face, you're going to have to hide it.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I do have a mask. Not a mask, like a balaclava, rather. It's not my first rodeo, you know. Like, really.
As long as it keeps your identity safe. Also, wear gloves.
Like, I've been doing this for a long time, Kaden, I know.
Oh, just in case.
Alright, so... Are we taking a car?
We are going to take my car.
Can all three of us fit in there?
Yes. I think, probably, yes.
Okay, good, good. So, Ruben, you'll stay in the car, you'll keep in contact, you will be connected at all times. If anything happens or if you see anyone or anything, you let us know. I mean, well, let's go then.
Mm-hmm.
You
Let me
continue to
just-
drive on out through the rain of San Francisco night. It's a bit unnerving, this part of town. Back in the expansion of 2050, when San Francisco widened its borders by almost twice what it was, the specific area of this part of San Francisco is based in what was called the Squams. It's a lower area very close to the ocean. However, when you drive back, it pushes into the territory of Oakland. And this area was considered by many in the early years to be Squatterville. There were quite a bit of homeless, a lot of makeshift homes going up, and it was a very almost like Hill Valley from Back to the Future for those of you who have seen it. It's a very, very rundown part of San Francisco. There is a lot of garbage. There is trash everywhere. However, despite the uncleanliness of this part of San Francisco, there are some high-rise houses and apartments out here. Some very decent quality ones. This particular house that you go to is actually very nice. One of the nicest on the block. It's kind of run down and out of the way, and it looks like it hasn't been painted in a while. However, it's still a nice house. And it's almost a contrast from the area around it. It's about a 3-story house. It's got a standard stair walkway up to it. It actually looks like a much older design compared to a lot of the other futuristic houses. It might be one of the original structures, you're guessing. And yeah, it's pouring rain. There's not much traffic on the ground floor since this part of town isn't visited that much. So you may take it away.
Do we see anyone being directly outside the house or in the vicinity that would probably be...
Roll me perception checks.
And what is that?
Wits composure.
Does the bonus to investigation apply here? No.
That's not an investigation roll, that's just
Yeah.
perception.
Wow,
Holy shit!
I see everything.
What'd you get?
7.
Oh shit.
7, 2, and 3.
Can I say I have my drone out and I'm just making it like do rounds so it makes sense? Because 7's a lot.
No, that could actually make quite a bit of sense. As you fly around, you do notice that there are a couple kind of bodyguards / Men in Black looking kind of guys on the next block over, but they don't appear to be giving you any mind. You do catch a couple security cameras that were not connected to your feed, and you think you can shut them down. and you won't have to roll for it, but
Hmm.
thanks to that perception roll, you managed to catch a few that you think you may have missed. And you do see a maid or some kind of like servant woman cleaning in one of the windows, but that is the only sign of life that you detect in the house right now.
Right.
Oh.
So
Right, there are dogs in the backyard, but they don't appear to be paying anyone any mind.
So be careful of the doggies. Also, I think there's just one maid inside or something. Oh, and I disabled the camera so I couldn't see. Could work out fine. Oh, and a lot of G-man looking bastards running around.
Well, just keep
Should
an
we
eye
find
on
her?
them. About the maid. I wonder if there's a way to get her out.
Should I, like, pretend I'm a pizza guy or something and knock at the door?
What would that accomplish?
Get her on the door?
I don't want her on the door, I want her out of the house.
Yeah. I don't know.
We have to be like ghosts, literally. We can't be seen or heard. And definitely we can't knock her out, because then they'll know something's up, so... Huh.
Should be fine. I mean, you got Batman over here with his awesome stealth suit looking thing.
Ruben, this is not the time.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you have any ideas, Kaden, about how to get the maid out?
Hmm.
I mean, you have maids. You know how they operate, I assume?
If I told you that I don't know the name of the most of them, would you believe me?
Well, anyway, I don't think it's the right time for this conversation, but
No, I
yeah.
don't think they usually leave the house, but since it's just her, I suppose a distraction in the house could work. Maybe
Yeah.
something going on. I don't know, an explosion or something.
That's a bit too drastic. We don't want any of that attention. Ruben, do you think you can work some facial recognition
What?
on the maid? If we find out
mean-
who she is, maybe we'll be able to get her out by means of, I guess, deception?
Out of character. Does my laptop even do that? Or does...
Roll me an in computer.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got like the highest available equipment possible. It's
Get
cyberpunk.
an extra die from me.
I have chewing computer, so I think you can also add one dice for me.
Okay.
Yeah, teamwork.
Okay.
4 successes.
You guys put your heads together? Yes, you can do that.
So what do we find about the maid? Who is she? Does she have any family that we can
Yeah.
use?
Yes,
or-
she does. She actually has a brother who is currently in the hospital. You guys can use your imagination for that.
Can we also find out if she has a phone number that we can call her on or something?
I said you guys can get that. You pretty much got most things on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She's just from a standard cleaning service, not that far away.
Out of character, which one of us has the best chance of lying?
I raised my hand.
Oh, you have points
I'm
there?
not that good at lying.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. Okay, Ruben, give the old gal a phone call, I guess.
So, just to be sure, I am going to call her about her brother and tell her some bullshit. So
Yeah,
make her
look, don't
Okay.
make it too dramatic, okay? Don't make it too dramatic.
Yeah.
Just tell her that she probably has to go to the hospital to check up on him. I don't know. Just make something up, just don't make it too dramatic, okay? We don't want to traumatize the woman.
Okay. Give me a second. uh, cowboy, cowboy, red. Okay, I'm quite. It should work now, should it? Wait. Oh. Rosa Rum. Okay, I think I'm quite well now, and I can talk in a very fake ass accent, and hopefully it works well. Hopefully.
You gonna make the call?
Yep, I will
All
make the
right.
call to this lovely maid, and hopefully she
Maybe
answers.
you should ask what's her name first, so you can, use it.
Well, he knows her name. Her name is Rose.
Rose,
So
right.
rings a couple times. Hello.
Hello, is this Rose, brother of insert name here?
Yes, it is. What's going
Yes,
on?
we might need you to come to the hospital. It's best if we talk face to face. If you
Oh,
could
well,
do that,
shit.
ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just closing up here. I'll be out in a bit.
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about, ma'am. It's just some uh, things that we need to discuss about the how we're gonna. You know what? Let's just come to the hospital and we'll deal with it.
All right.
Okay,
She
this is
hangs
just
up.
not to alarm you. It's your brother's fan.
She's already hung up.
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
Was the accent necessary?
Well, yes. Well, yes, it was.
Whatever you say. Now can we get going?
Well, let's just wait for her to leave first.
She does. She packs up and leaves pretty quickly.
Okay, off we go then. And
So,
Cassandra's gonna pull the
can-
mask over her face, by the way, the balaclava. And wear gloves and all that shit.
So, would it be able for the car to like be floating near the roof of the building so that I could jump off the car onto the
Yes,
building?
you guys can do that. I'm gonna need you to make a few rolls for me.
I have
Caden.
the thing.
Hold on, both of you. I know. Roll me a Dex Athletics, and then roll me Intelligence Larceny, and then roll me a Dex Stealth. You guys got all that?
No.
That's athletics, intelligence, larceny,
Wait.
intelligence. Sorry, intelligence, stealth, and dex larceny.
Okay, so what was the first one?
Okay, the
Dex
first one
Athletics.
is going to be Dex Athletics. The second one is going to be Int Larceny. The
Okay.
third one is going to be Dex Stealth.
Okay. Alright.
Ooh,
Booyah!
Alright, so for the first roll, Caden, you jump out and almost slip off the roof, but you catch yourself quickly. You're not quite used to the new suit yet, and it kind of almost slides you off the roof. You slip, you catch yourself, and you manage to pull yourself up onto the flat part of the roof. Cassandra, on the other hand, does a 3 triple backflip, epic Olympic landing, and just lands perfectly.
What was the third one?
The third one,
Dex, oh.
Dex,
Dex Stealth.
2 successes on the larceny.
does this car have autopilot?
Finally. At least one good one.
Oh, you think?
Caden, you also forgot to roll the equipment bonus, so roll another 2 dice from the suit. Because remember, your suit gives you the bonus, plus you've got the stealth gen you can activate, but that's only for limited time. Okay, so 5 hits and 7 hits, and then 2 hits on the larceny. Alright, so the only computer thing that you guys had to get by was the fact that Ruben was not able to get the roof door because the roof door had no electronics in it whatsoever. It was an old-fashioned lock.
I can
So
lockpick.
Cassandra, you managed to lockpick it. It's not a very difficult lock to pick. You do fairly well.
Well, if I knew that, I would have added the bonus from my luck picks, but it's not necessary, so we're fine.
And you guys both are very stealthy. You both go down the long stairwell down from the kind of the top of the roof, and it goes into the front upstairs hallway. It is very dark. All of the lights are off, and the only light you guys can really see is coming from the window. But I think both of you guys have night vision, so you're fine.
I don't have night vision, I have a flashlight.
Well, flashlight or contacts or goggles or something. But you have a flashlight, that'll do. And you guys start to go around, and you guys are being very stealthy. There's not even a sound on the boards as you go over. And now both of you roll me an intelligence. Actually, roll me a wits investigation. Both of you.
Do the bonuses from equipment apply?
Yes.
How did I get so low with that many dice?
Oh, actually, I do have night vision goggles. Never mind that, I do. Okay, so, yeah. You
Yeah,
said,
I'll
you said wits
I'll be- Yeah.
investigation.
When I post all the equipment you guys can buy, I'll also post some equipment and resources, so you won't have to worry about that much longer.
Five.
All right. And the difficulty was 7, so you guys got it. Okay. So, as you both continue to look around the house, start investigating. It looks like a house where only one person lives here. Most of the other bedrooms and upstairs rooms are almost unused. The only rooms throughout the entire house that you can find that are used are, of course, the restrooms, the kitchen, and other things. You search through until eventually both of you manage to find an office room. It has a big brown, like maplewood desk and a lot of books, and it seems to be in a public library study. It's like not a public library study, but a private library study. And sorry.
Is there
And you
I have a question.
go ahead.
Since we're looking for things that the cops wouldn't find, I would like to do a search specifically in places that are not very typical, like the roofing. Like if it has like drywall roofing, just look there, or behind electrical outlets and shit like that. Could I make a roll specific for that, just in case I find something extra?
You guys already passed the check, but if you're going to make an additional one, go ahead.
Okay.
I guess you can add 1 dice for me. No.
Coolio.
Okay. You can
Four.
add 1 dice from Cade.
4 successes.
All right. So you do manage to find a safe behind one of the portraits in his office room. So you guys do see a personal laptop that is not on, which explains why Flynn couldn't see anything. And you find the safe. Other than that, you find a couple papers on his desk talking about, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really incriminating. He seems to be starting a business venture with a new ice skating rink that is opening up in San Francisco. But other than that, nothing incriminating on his desk anyway. Although you do open one of the drawers, you do open one of the drawers and you find like a stub-nose revolver. You find some ammunition for it. You also find a ski mask, and although that might be somewhat incriminating, it's nothing it's nothing you can really get anyone
take
on.
a
It's just a
picture
ski mask.
of it. And is the ammunition normal ammo?
He has some normal rounds and some incendiary rounds.
Gotcha.
Both are street legal. The revolver is licensed if you check the barcode or the identification number, and everything seems to be legally purchased. There doesn't appear to be any illegal doing this?
I think I would like to start with a safe.
Okay. This looks like an old-fashioned number lock turn safe, and there is no electrical handling on this safe at all. This is pretty old-fashioned.
That's
So this will be intelligence larceny.
okay. Lockpicking kit applies.
You can theoretically use that here because there will be a lock to pick. You have to get the code, and then there's also a key lock on the second handle that you'll have to pick.
Oh, so it's gonna be like 2 rolls, one with and one without.
Yes.
Okay.
One with, one without.
Alright. First one without, 1 success.
Okay.
Second one with 0. Hmm.
You want to make that a dramatic failure for a beat.
Ah. Yes.
Okay. That will be a dramatic failure for a beat, and you can go ahead and give yourself a beat there, and I will let you know what happens here. So as you're doing the number part of the safe, it's really difficult. You've never really done this before, and it takes you a while. It takes you almost like a half hour to get this thing cracked, but you do eventually get it, and then you go to pick the lock. And as you're picking it, you notice that there might actually be a little more to this safe than you thought. You're seeing a very, very small black circle slit that's right above the key lock. And when you look very, very closely, it looks kind of like a camera. And all of a sudden, when you go to pick and your lock kind of snaps and one of your picks breaks, it flashes like those old-fashioned flash cameras right in your face.
I think we have a problem.
Oh, you don't say.
Well, I'm not visible, I'm wearing goggles and a mask, but this thing is a camera anyway, and I didn't manage to open the lock, so... Ruben, are you catching any of this?
I'm afraid that is a old-timey device that's not connected to anything. Well, it's probably connected to
Ruben,
like
you
a
can
phone or...
roll me an intelligence computers to see if that camera was being signaled.
Okay. And intelligence what, sorry?
Computers.
Computers. I know nothing. You know what? Since... Do I... Well, I can't willpower it, so never mind.
Alright, so you're not able to tell if the safe is broadcasting anything. It doesn't look like it is.
Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, it looks like one of those old-timey things where people, like, put... While they're doing a,
Great.
when you go to a
Ruben,
shrine...
the two men in black on the second block over are now... Looks like one of them is now answering a phone call, and they are both starting to move towards the house.
You might want to hurry up. Our friends outside are moving closer.
Shit.
Let's take this computer and leave.
Yeah, question. Would they be able to force open that lock?
Yes. It would be a strength larceny.
Well, I failed with intelligence last and I have the better fucking thing. You know what? Fuck. 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 I'll try that. 1.
Okay. It's tough, but you just say fuck it. And you turn the handle and you put the screwdriver in just the right way, and you go, "Ugh," and you smash the lock on the inside, and you open up the safe. And sure enough, there was a little tiny camera on the inside of the safe wall where you open the door.
I'm gonna rip it out.
You rip it up and destroy it. It is destroyed.
I'll take it with me too. Not leaving
Alright.
anything behind.
And
As-
in the safe are several things. There is paper. There is a data pad, a PDA data pad. And there is a very worn looking, another snub-nosed pistol. This one looks to be a lot older. It doesn't have a fingerprint scanner on it. And it looks pretty worn. There is also a little lapel pin. And that is all you see in the safe.
I think at this point it's best if we just pick everything and run with them.
Including the notebook. Oh, laptop.
The laptop, yeah.
Computer. Yeah.
Okay. You managed to gather everything up, and you guys are going to go ahead and leave. And the men are just now getting to the door. One of them pulls out keys, and he starts to open the front door.
By the way, I make sure that I close the safe so that it appears like it's untouched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're by the front door now, just so you know.
Yeah, we're going through the roof.
Yep. I'll
I have
drive.
the hook.
the roof, I
Wait,
see.
Ruben, it can hold both of us, right? It can, right?
No. As I didn't apply the new thing to it yet.
How the fuck are we gonna do this then?
You can
Don't
hear
worry.
some scuffling come from below. We know you're up there. Come on out with your hands up.
You hold on to Ruben's drone, and I'll do something else.
Okay, just do it fast.
We're coming up and we're armed.
I'm gonna shoot the grappling hook up to the Batmobile. Yeah.
Roll me a Dex Firearms.
Oof. That didn't
You
work.
want to make? Would you like to make that a dramatic failure for another beat?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, fuck, Brandon.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so you shoot the grapple hook and it appears to catch onto the car.
And then?
You need to
You
make the
start.
second roll.
Oh, what's the
So
second roll?
no, I got this. So she jumps up onto the rope and starts to climb up to the Batmobile. Or like you shoot the gun and you pull the trigger to pull yourself up, and you start to get pulled up, and then the hook comes off the car and you start to fall.
Oh, shit.
You are now falling. So I need you to make one or two rolls here. You can make a Dex Athletics to try and catch yourself, or you can just tank it and make a Stamina Athletics and see how well you land.
So, Dex Athletics or Stamina Athletics?
Yes.
Stamina is a better stat. I think I'll go with Dex. Would this be a good occasion to do the risky thingy?
Oh, you want to risk a willpower?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can risk a willpower. For another beat. If you succeed, you'll get a beat, and you'll get your willpower back. If you fail, you'll lose your willpower, but you'll get a beat for a dramatic failure because it will automatically be a dramatic failure.
Yeah.
So go ahead and perk up that willpower, and we'll see if luck is on your side.
Yes!
Hey, nice.
Yes!
All right, so
Oof.
you get a beat for that. You go ahead and fall, and you're like, oh shit! And you immediately reach out with almost inhuman speed to grab the edge of the roof, but now you're hanging on the edge of the roof. But you saved yourself. The men are currently almost at the room that you guys were at.
I'm going to try to grab Cassandra so she doesn't have to keep holding
Okay,
herself onto the
roll
roof.
me a strength athletics.
Six.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so Caden, you just pull her up with one hand, easy. You don't even lose your balance.
Okay, let's jump to the car and get going.
Hey, you there, freeze!
I'm going to throw a stun grenade on them.
Gonna throw a stun grenade. That will be a Dex Athletics for throwing, actually.
Do I get any bonuses on athletics? I don't think I do.
Only if you have specialty specific for.
Just wait, I didn't choose athletics for some reason. So let me roll 4 more dice.
So 3 overall.
How about 2 hits? So yeah, 3. Very good. Let me roll a scatter dice. Oh, very nice. All right, now I gotta roll their saves. Okay. All right, so one guy immediately is like, ah, and he goes down from the stun grenade, and he's like blinded and everything. The other guy shakes it off. He's like, what the? And he points his gun at you, Caden, and he fires. And you don't have any range defense, so this will just be a standard shot here.
I don't have range of defense.
Well, you don't have celerity pop, so there's no fire.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have celerity. I could push him
Yeah,
out of
but
the way.
of course, he's not shooting at you.
No, but I could push
Yeah, you
Caden
can
out of the projectile.
Okay, do you want to spend a blood to activate celerity and interrupt his action?
I will, yes.
Okay, so you're spending a blood to basically step in front of the bullet, and then you're going to dodge the bullet? Or are you just shoving Caden out of the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna shove Caden out of the way of the
Alright, what is your celerity rating?
3.
Okay, so he'll take a -3 to his roll. Wow, he gets 1 hit still. However, I know for a fact that the gun he's using is a small caliber, and it's not going to get through your armor because he's using normal rounds. So you will just take 1 bashing damage.
Okay.
So, Caden, you are shoved out of the way, and then she kind of goes in front of you and tries to get out of the bullet, but as she's shoving you out of the way, she takes the bullet right in the side, but luckily her armor takes most of it.
Let's just jump to the car and go. Don't need to fight
I
them.
can't jump that high?
Caden, do you want to do a, do you want to show her the new little perks of the suit?
Oh yeah, do the romantic thing.
Like,
You are easily able to support her weight.
Oh, okay, so if I make a roll just for myself, it
Yeah,
works
remember, Caden. Remember, Caden. You've got what? You've got naturally what? 3 or 4 strength, and your suit gives you an additional 1. So, yeah, you're easily able to carry her.
Okay, so I'm going to carry her and jump to the car.
All right, strength athletics, and your jumping distance will be extra because you have jumper 1 with this suit. Excellent. So you're still a little bit shaky because this is the first time you've done this, but you managed to get up to the car, and you jump up to the car and open the door. And the guy shoots at you some more. He's gonna have a Roll.
We need to swoosh out of here. Does this car have a stealth mode? Tell me, does.
Okay, Caden. He hits you in the back of your suit, but you only take 1 bashing damage because it doesn't get through your armor.
Okay, so I'm going to run away, drive the car as fast as I can away from there.
Okay, roll me a dexterity drive.
Should I spend a willpower for that?
Well, if you like, you can do the bet. Do you want
Yeah,
to
you
put a
can risk
willpower up
it.
for bet?
What does that do exactly?
Basically, you're going to put a willpower up, and if you spend it, you will roll it as normal. And if you succeed, you get your willpower back and you get a beat. However, if you fail, it is automatically a critical failure, but you get a beat from the critical failure. So it's kind of like, do I want to spend my willpower and try and get it back with a beat, or do I want to spend my willpower, risk critically failing, but get a beat anyway?
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
try to do that.
Do
Okay.
it.
Putting the willpower up for battle, so you get 3 more dice. And we will see what happens. All right, so not the easiest to drive. You immediately turn the car, and then you immediately almost get hit by a freaking flying garbage truck that's going by, and it's like honks at you, and you kind of spin out of control there for a bit, but you get it back, and you start to drive down. You just barely manage to hold on to it, and he's shooting at you, and you can hear the bullets clinking off the edge of the car, but you manage to get away.
That would have gone a lot better. It could have gone a lot worse too.
We'll see how well it went when we check the evidences.
Yeah, that's true. Are you okay?
I just shrug.
Okay. I guess back to the Batcave.
Mm. Yes.
Go ahead.
So do I get a beat and recover my willpower because of
Yep.
that?
Yes, you got a beat.
Right.
And you got your willpower back. Ruben,
Mm-hmm.
you hear over the comm chatter, "Hey, I got 2 people." Yeah? No, we got their photos. We'll get them. Yeah, look, one of the guys got hit with a stud. Yeah, tell the boss. Yeah? Alright.
Out of character question, how did they get our photos? We have like coverings on.
Yeah, but he don't know that. All he saw was alarm going off.
Oh yeah.
So he went and he's like, "Oh, they got photo." So he's talking into the radio and he's like, "Yeah? Really? Signal coming? Can you track it?" "Yeah, do it."
Shit. Ruben, take the laptop. Divert the signal somewhere else. Oh fuck the camera. I'm gonna throw the camera out of the window.
Okay, you throw the camera out of the window. And good thing too, because as you look in the rearview mirror, as you threw the camera down, you can see some other cars starting to navigate on that position.
Okay, Ruben, take the laptop. Make it show that it's somewhere in Dubai or something. Can you do this?
I'm gonna try and probably do LA. I'll try LA.
Try what?
I'll try to divert it to LA or something. I don't know.
Intelligence
Not Dubai.
computers. Intelligence computers.
Yeah, and take one day from me because I'm over your head.
Also one
Alright.
for me because I have
You're
computer.
driving, you're not doing that.
Oh.
Focus
Well.
on the road.
5 hits. 5 hits. Easy.
God damn, why am I so lucky? I'm not gonna be this lucky when I try to hack goddamn Section 9.
Alright,
Because
so
you do it with the chance thing. That's why.
you all managed to get away.
Oh, well.
I guess mission was a success. We'll see what we find. So, back to the
So,
Batcave. We really need to find another name for this place. Seriously.
what are you collecting these evidence for again?
For Caden's case, don't you ever pay attention?
Right, the one with the... Yeah, okay. I remember, I think.
So, I'll tell you a little bit about the evidence, and then I need to get ready for some sessions for the other players here. But, let's go ahead and go over some stuff. Paperwork you find is interesting. As you guys go through everything and start to go through the material stuff first, because the laptop will take some time to hack into. It's pretty well guarded. Actually, out of all the things in this house, the laptop is probably the most technologically advanced.
I would
has-
also want to do ballistics on the gun that was in the safe.
That's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to. The laptop will take some time. It has a security level system of 6, Ruben, so I'll get that to you when I can. So you look through the paperwork first, and it's interesting. Okay. These are bills and letters of suggestion for people who will take over after your mother and father were to pass away. In other words, the company you have. They were letters of possible people to your father about people who could take over the company while waiting for you to come of age. Or to come of proper, knowledge of the company. You get it.
Any names I recognize?
A couple names that you noticed in the company. Interestingly enough, a lot of the people don't work at the company anymore. There's only one name on there who still works at the company, and he works in software. He is one of the lead designers. He actually designed the whole company's security program that it currently runs. He's actually directly under your friend. I've forgotten her name. I'm sorry.
Joe.
And he is basically like her kind of second hand, and he's like the lead security designer. But the other names are familiar people, but they don't work there anymore. One of them in particular was another CEO of a company, and the company's name was, for anyone who has pens, was Lance Security. And the man's name was Lance Varon.
Lance.
Lance Varon. Lance, last name Varin.
V-I...
Varin.
Okay. So Lance as in lance you with my lance kind of thing, right?
Yeah, Lance.
Okay.
And he
any
was,
chance that
he
they
was the
are...
he was the CEO of Lance Security. Go ahead, Cade.
Any chance that this company is related to MODOK?
They both do security. Other than that, you can't really find anything amongst the papers. You don't know anything off the top of your head. Lance Security, you don't know too much about. It actually is a much smaller company. It usually does only private security, whereas in MODOK is kind of like this massive electronic and worldwide security company, if you will. Whereas in Lance Security is more like home systems, some private security, stuff like that. And what are you doing next? The ballistics on the gun, you said?
Yeah, there was also the datapad. The datapad.
Okay. The datapad will also need to be hacked. It'll be slightly easier than the laptop, but you can make an attempt to hack that now.
Okay, Ruben?
Yes.
Hack that.
You want to try and hack the thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's got a security wall.
add
It's got
extra
a
dice. Yeah,
Yep. It's got a security wall of 3, so you'll need 3 hits.
and you get extra die from me. Probably also extra die from Caden.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Very,
Did
very,
someone
very
shove
nice.
a horseshoe up my ass?
So you managed to hack the data pad. It is information about Mr. McCool here,
But who?
the guy whose house you just
Oh,
broke into.
Jacobs.
His last name is McFinn or whatever,
It was Jacobs.
and Jacobs McFinn,
Oh,
and he is in fact Irish. And sure enough, some of the info that's coming around is starting to be startling. One in particular on one of the datapad messages is, yeah, I took care of it. Look, sir, is this going to come back and bite us in the butt? I don't care how much you pay me. I want to make sure this is covered. Did you pay off the cops? Yes, I did. Excellent. And it starts to go through some more, and it says, a lot of the stuff is coded, but you can clearly tell that there's some shady business going on here. And then a message gets sent. You'll get the money, but only half. I do not have control of the company. You failed. You're no longer needed. Sends back. What do you mean? I did exactly as you told me. It's not my problem you don't know what the hell you're doing. The message just ends. Another message. Well, goddammit, I only got half the money. Look, can I get the other to you later? The other message gets sent back from a different person. Oh, I suppose. Well, look. Lady, I'm good at what I do. Are you gonna, pay me? You'll get the money. Continues on, some other shady stuff. Looks like this guy comes from some kind of hitman. And goes through, there is a couple things about, hey, am I going to get my new sample today? Yes, you will get your new sample today. Look, I do not want any more complaining, and do not send this over messages. Send it over some more secure channel. Or see me in person. Why does no one write letters anymore? Stops.
do we see the names of the people that the
Nope.
messages were?
Nope, this was very professionally done.
And can we recognize the voices?
Well, the one voice you've heard from looking up Mr. Jacob, you know Jacobs is one of them. As for the other two opposing voices, the man's, you do not know, and the woman's does not sound familiar at all either.
So there are two separate people that
I'm going
wanted
to
the
grab
same
the
thing.
PDA and break it.
Come on.
You can, oh, well, you break it?
Yes.
Could I have copied it before he broke it?
Well, shit, nope.
Oh, shit.
Well, there goes about 3 more lines of evidence I was going to give you, but oh well. So you smashed the PDA.
Okay, I didn't think it was over yet. Guess I'll wait till it's over.
You made a declaration, so in the future, please, think about what you're doing before you make a declaration. I'll allow it this time, but please be
Okay.
careful with that. Because you're just like, I smashed the PDA, and I'm like, wait, I'm not done. So if you declare that in the future, then I'm just going to call it. So the other messages you see are, look, lady, I did what you asked for. I want my damn sample. You'll get the sample when I say you get the sample. Do not test my patience. And pauses. All right. Look, I just need the money, okay? You'll get the money. If you really want money that bad, why don't you go down to the third corner and sell your services? The next message comes in. Yes, Mr. Jacobs, it's been sent. Stop emailing me. We have a way we do things around here. Or did you not learn that in your days of Yo? Now I'm going to say this once. You're going to follow through with the plan. You'll be fine. They won't find your body. Then all of the messages are done.
Before Caden breaks it, can I make a copy?
Yes. Yes, you copy all those down.
Nice, nice.
So, out of character question, just to clarify, there are two separate people that had the same exact
There were
goal then.
there were two separate people who called him about different things. The first person seems to have called him about some kind of hit job on someone.
Yeah,
You're guessing it was probably Caden's parents.
yeah.
The second call was completely different and for something else completely different, and it was all coded. It was very professionally done. No one said anything out of whack. The only reason I said those specific audio clips was because those were the only times that they seemed to slip up.
And,
Everything else was
and
very
another
well coded.
question about the paperwork. Which was the first in line to get the company?
The first in line was Lance.
Did he get the company?
He tried to make a
No.
break for it, but because Caden was alive, it went to Caden.
Yeah, but he was dead.
I know.
Oh.
His father had signed in his will that Caden got the company.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Would,
Okay.
would you like me to send just the very incriminating files of this hitman to the police so he stays there
No.
forever?
Not, not yet.
Anonymously, of course.
No, we need to use
No.
this against him. We need to interrogate him when he's out.
Wow, okay.
And I still need to run ballistics on this gun.
So you're going to do that later?
I'm going to just remove the helmet and sit down on the floor.
Right?
Are you
Caden is
okay,
sitting on the
Caden?
floor.
I need to hack the computer yet.
Yes, it will take some time. But at least we'll have something to start with, okay?
I'll be over there. He's gonna try to exit the Batcave.
Okay, do so.
Where's the gun?
Right over there.
Gun is on the desk. Do you want to make me a composure?
Composer what?
Yeah, make me a composure roll.
Just composer?
Wit's composure, Aiden. Oh, very nice.
4.
This, from what you remember, this was the gun. This was the exact same one. You bet your life on it.
I'm going to take it and just watch it. No, stay looking at it.
Look. I need
Flashes of your parents' murder comes back to you.
I need to fire around with it. Because I need to test it, okay?
Stop. Can you give me some time?
Sure.
Memories start to resurface. Memories you thought you didn't have. Sorry, kid, that's the works. Be lucky I don't kill you too. You're not on my list. Voices echo from behind the alleyway. Yeah, I did it. Now get me out of here. Freaking lady. Who wears a red dress to a fucking scene like this? What the hell are you doing? Yeah. You fool! What is that? Well, what? I thought, if I'd kill her, I'd take the necklace. Drop it! You idiot! You hear some scuffling. You hear the voice that spoke with you earlier groan in pain. Let that be a lesson to you, moron. I thought you were professional. And then, no more memories.
There are some tears dripping down Caden's face, but he's silent.
Hey, come here. Sit down. I'm gonna take the gun out of his hand, and I'm going to.
Cassandra,
Yeah.
you hear this.
I didn't make the roll yet.
Perhaps you should comfort them. Yes. Look at all that beautiful light flowing through it. Just yours for the taking. Take it!
What the hell?
There's nothing more.
I'm going to roll spirit touch on the gun.
Oh boy. Okay. Is there any rolls you need to make for that?
Yes, I will make a roll.
Okay. There's gonna be more than one roll you're gonna have to do.
It's one roll. We took all the no specs.
I know, there's gonna be another roll that you're gonna have to roll.
Oof. Okay, I get 4 successes on that one.
Alright, so you'll get a lot of information from that. That's good. But roll me a willpower roll, please, too. At -3.
What?
Yep.
How do I even roll willpower?
It's just composure resolve. So composure resolve -3.
Is that a mind thing?
No, it is not trying to control you or affect you like that. So it is a mind thing, but it's not related to that feat.
Ah, damn it. Swear to God.
This is an overload roll, not attempted control.
3 successes, motherfucker.
Hey, not bad, not bad, not bad. Very good.
Oof.
I don't get to mess with you. All right, so
Didn't you mess enough to me?
so the amount of emotion that comes pouring out of this gun is huge. This gun has been used to kill a lot of people. And you feel that emotional residue hit you like a semi-truck. You stumble, but you don't go down, and you hold your focus. What questions do you want to ask? I believe you have 4.
Yes. Okay. Who is the... Let's see. What's the strongest emotion associated with this object?
Typically, the strongest emotion associated with an object is that of its holder, and this would be pride, and the strongest emotions associated with the gun would probably be pride and what's a feeling that a person would have when they feel power? Elation, maybe? Excitement?
I guess so. Euphoria? I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. Euphoria and pride are the 2 strongest emotions associated.
Do I see... Can I see... what was this gun used for at the point of the strongest emotion?
At the point of the strongest emotion, it's kind of blurry and hard to focus on, but you see a man, about 3 or 4 men standing in front of this other guy. You think it might be Jacob, and you hear Jacob's talking, but it's all muffly and gargly. Not quite, Jacob. Like it sounds really off.
Perhaps you should give us what we want.
And you hear Jacob's chuckle a bit, and he draws his gun very fast. And even though it's all blurry and you can't even really see anyone's face, it looks like a weird filter effect you'd see on Adobe, and it's hard to read. But you see Jacob's draw on the 4 men, and he outdraws them all and just fans the revolver, pow 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 pow, and kills all 4 of them. And then he twirls the gun up and he, blows the smoke out of the barrel. And that is the strongest emotion memory you see.
I'm assuming he's the last, he was the last person who owned this. Was there anyone else before Jacobs that owned the gun or that held the gun?
Okay, that's another question. So who held the gun before Jacobs?
Yes.
An older gentleman. You don't recognize his face or anything about him, but that is the person you see when you ask that question. And that is it.
And I have one more question that I fucking have to think very well. Is there anything about the usage of this gun that would suggest regret or remorse at any point? And what was like if
None at all.
Okay. I think I need to make a composure check.
Go ahead.
Because yeah. Okay, I guess I'm kinda hanging in there because I'm already not in a very good emotional state, and now I'm
You do hear something. Try roast pork oven.
I have no idea what that was. Not that.
Try it. That's all you hear.
Is there anything inside the Batcave that I could safely shoot without causing any big damage?
If Caden wishes, he can have a shooting range, yeah.
Oh, I have 0 dots in firearms, so I think that wouldn't be the case.
Well, the thing is, you'd probably have dummies to practice your throwing stars, so I imagine there'd be a little range or something she could shoot at.
Yeah, true.
Not a very big one, but, it's there.
I should kill him.
Then I guess I'll shoot at a dummy then. I'm gonna...
Okay, Dex firearms.
Two.
Okay. Going for headshot, body shot, what's up?
Whatever shot, I just need the...
Alright. So, boom, you hit the dummy square on. Not quite a bullseye, but close.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much throw the gun aside on the table and go collect the bullet.
You
And
collect
then
the bullet.
I'm going to go back to Caden and give him a hug.
Yep, the bullet is a 38 special.
I'm gonna run it later.
I should kill him. He doesn't deserve to live.
Look, I know, but right now, we have to think straight. Right now, we need him alive, okay? We need whatever information he has. He will know. He was just the tool. Somebody else sent him. We need to find out who that is, okay? We'll figure this out.
I know, but he was the one who did it. He has to pay.
He will. He will.
That talk of samples. Do you think it's the same sample Section 9 gave you?
Does sound familiar, but we can't jump to conclusions yet, okay? But if there's one thing that we have, is our ability to think critically and go where the evidence takes us. Like, we can't just go with what our gut tells us right now. We need to find evidence. And we will, okay? This is just the start.
I know. I know.
Are you okay?
I just look at you and don't say anything.
Yeah, Cassandra will hug him and give him a kiss on the forehead, and well, I guess he can cry it out, because that's what friends do. I can stay.
Jaden is just going to lie down on the floor and look at the roof of the ceiling. He's not going to cry. He's just going to give up temporarily.
Well, I guess Cassandra's gonna lay down next to him and just, be there, I guess.
Alright. And I'll say through the echoing sounds of the cave, the session will fade away. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another session of San Francisco by Night. I will see you all next time.